worry about that too much. And again, people aren't looking at that stream as much as you think they are. They're running a search, and when they, oh wow, I searched for something about barbecue. What's this about Jack's Barbecue of Nashville, right? So it didn't matter if Jack's Barbecue of Nashville put that up using Hootsuite or some other thing, or if they wrote it live and in real time, or if they scheduled it in advance. Someone doesn't really care. All they want is to see what Jack's Barbecue is saying and get that coupon or whatever. So I think there's a lot of oversensitivity to the how of the technology within the social marketing industry. Yes?
I think where the automated software runs into a problem is like on Facebook. If a customer complains about something and you haven't had an opportunity to respond to it, and an automated post went up above her, right away that person might think, oh, you're ignoring me. But that's not the case.
Yeah. That's a very good point. You could look like you're being ignored, but that's another reason why you don't want to wait too long to respond to anything. If you and your team have something in place where you're going to respond to any complaints within a certain set time frame, you're really limiting your exposure to something like that. Any other questions?
What about time of day and day of week?
I've seen some recent research that really made me realize that, wow, I'm very out of tune with how most people use Twitter, because I'm one of those 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. guys, right? But that's not when most people are posting stuff or reading stuff. There are some tools out there that will help you optimize that sort of thing. I would check those out, but again, the time of day and the day of week, I don't think it's as important as it used to be, because again, people aren't watching in real time as much as they are searching and looking for specific things. So, other questions? One last little bit of info. I've got some really cool case studies that we just completed. I do have a couple of copies of them that I brought with me. One of which is for a franchise system called Edible Arrangements, which I don't know if anyone's familiar with, right? Another one is specifically about Twitter that we just completed with Amtrak, who is using Twitter to make their trains run on time, sort of. And I'd love to share those with you. I only have a couple of copies with me, but if anyone wants a link to one of those case studies, please shoot me an email or hit me on Twitter here. Here's all my contact information. I'd love to share it with you, and it's some brief and fun reading about what some pretty cool brands are doing right now. So, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.